Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is create a canvas. So I'm going to go File, New. We want to title it Geometric Shapes. And we want to change our canvas size to a custom size. So I'm going to go 800 by 800 instead of 1000 by 1000. 800 by 800. I want my resolution to be 72. RGB is fine. And we're going to keep it at 8-bit and click create. Alright, so now I have my canvas set up. Next thing I want to do is add a solid color background. So I'm going to come down to my cookie, click solid color. I'll choose a color that I like. Actually, I'll go with something like that and click OK. So I have a solid background color as a layer. Next thing I want to do is start adding shapes to my composition. There's lots of different shapes I can add. I can use rectangles, rounded rectangles, ellipses, polygons, or even custom shapes. I'm going to start off with a polygon. I'm going to add a triangle. I'm going to add a star. So to do a star, I'm going to come up to my sides up here, change it to 5 sides, and then drag out. Oh, this is a polygon. Let's do that again. Five sides, and let's do a star. Alright, so I have a star, and I can drag these where I want. You know, let's maybe make a rectangle next. Alright, a circle, so on. Holding shift to do my circle so that it keeps it proportionate. And I can just move these where I want as long as I have my auto select on at the top here. If I don't have my auto select on, it just moves the layer that's selected, which is down here. If I have auto select on, I can choose a new one and move it around. If I want to bring it above another item, I have to adjust it in my layers panel. So now that this is above my other one, right? I'm just making a nice composition. So I'm going to select all of these by dragging across. So I'm going to hold down shift. I'm selecting my lowest layer. Hold down shift and select my upmost layer. And now I can move these. I can make them bigger by holding shift and then dragging the corner. All right. Maybe I want to add some other colors. So I'm going to add in a rounded rectangle. And I'm going to change the color this time. So I'm going to find my properties on the right hand side. And I'm going to change this color to something else. I can do gradients. I can do solid colors as well. It doesn't have to be gradients. So let's just maybe make it white. Alright, so my composition is starting to come together. The last few things I want to do is add some text elements to it. And I'm going to actually change some of these other ones. So I'm going to change this to a solid color as well. Alright, so I'm going to add in some text elements. Oops. So my text color is at the top here, so I already have that. This one's going to just be a big L. So let me select it. To increase the size, I go up to the top here to the T. Just make that size bigger. And again, to get it to the top of my layers, I just drag it to the top. And I'm going to make an eye. I want something a little bit more scripted. So I just use my keystrokes, so I'm hitting Command or my Control key. I'm using my brackets to send it to the front or the back of the layer order. Alright, so there's my composition, my geometric composition. Try to make it look a little bit nicer than mine. Mine's so there's your composition. So you want to save this as a JPEG and submit it to Canvas. So File, Save As, and I'm going to save it to my computer, but you could probably save it to your cloud. And I'm going to just change this to JPEG, and that's it. Alright,